Okay, well, then I want to also compliment the two guys to my left here. Let me start with the one furthest on the left there, he's now got the keys. He's the guy that's going to make this thing just go down in the record books as far as what we were able to learn on the surface. And I know he's already looking at the picture saying, is that Mount Sharp? Or what can I see there? And all kinds of stuff. And so he's got the keys pretty soon. Not quite yet, but pretty soon he'll have the keys. Yeah, and he'll make some great history out of what we've been able to do with this thing on the surface. And I know Curiosity will, as I said, really set the record, go down in the record books as an amazing scientific mission. But I can't let the guy in between me go. My friend here, Dr. Steltzner, has been the father and the mother and everything in between of the landing system we've built, and certainly has been its biggest proponent. I remember going to reviews and him saying, hey, I think this thing can work, and you guys just have to give the team a chance 7, 8 years ago, and then just stuck with it through every failed test, through every review that didn't quite work out the way we wanted it. And so he really deserves a huge amount of credit for what's happened tonight, and hopefully everybody appreciates his contributions. I know I certainly do. So. Say something profound.
I am terribly humbled by this experience. I, forever, secretly, have felt that I do not deserve to be in the position of leading the team that I lead, because they are certainly in sum and largely by count of individual more capable than I. That great things take many people working together to make them happen is one of the fantastic things of human existence. And in my life, I am and will be forever satisfied if this is the greatest thing that I have ever given. There is a new picture of a new place on Mars. And for me, at least, that's the big payoff. And to work as part of such a talented group of people, shepherded by Pete and Richard. And I'm not just talking about the EDL team, I'm talking about the entire team, soup to nuts. The caliber of people here at JPL, the other centers who contribute. It's a tremendous honor, and it is a humbling experience to work with them. And I think that this nation is a truly great representation of a corner or a piece of humanity that reaches out and explores and conquers and engineers. We are kind of tool makers, agriculturalists, pioneers, and that's reflected in the activities and actions and results of tonight. So I want to say thank you to the blue shirts.
Adam, I want to say something. Adam and his wife are expecting a baby in 3 weeks, so we wish them the great luck.
Thank you, Charles.
Child number 2.
Yes, my second daughter comes in just a few weeks here. My wife has been calm at home, or actually she's in the Beckman Auditorium, but she was debating because the last thing we didn't want to have is 2 babies born on the same night. A couple of other groups of folks that I'd like to thank, that I think we all are thankful for. Certainly, this beautiful theater of tonight, the drama of us all being able to experience it together, comes through the efforts of the Odyssey project and the Odyssey spacecraft and that team being able to get that bent pipe UHF telemetry to us, unrivaled in the experience for all of us. And naturally, the DSN and the X-band telemetry that really allowed us to back that up. So please, a round of applause for our COM. And with that, really, I have nothing more to say. That picture says it all for me.
Thank you, Adam, for getting us on the surface. I think that is the best picture of Mars I've ever seen. And I can guarantee you in the days, hours and months and years from now, you're going to be hearing about an incredible science story, and I'm not going to bore you with that tonight. You're going to have to wait for that one, because on behalf of everybody on the science team, 406 team members, we thank everybody that was involved in this enterprise, Charles, Pete, Richard, Adam, everybody that pulled this together. There were over 3,500 JPL employees. I won't count contractors and subcontractors, but I'm sure there were thousands more. 9 science instruments, 10 science instruments, 9 principal investigators, 7 countries, Germany, France, Spain, Russia, Denmark, Britain, Canada. All of us are the beneficiaries of your hard work. We've hardly even scratched the surface, and you're seeing it right there. And I just want to leave you with one thought about what this success brings to everybody that is involved in this enterprise. There is no greater inspiration for middle school children that are going to math, science, and engineering than a mission to Mars. The number of hits on the website is unparalleled. The emphasis on the excitement that this generates is what we bestow upon our children. The money, $2.5 billion. We don't put it in the rover and send it to Mars. We spend it here on Earth. And Charles mentioned at the beginning that this whole enterprise, if you divide it by every woman, child, man in this country, comes out to be the cost of the movie. I know I speak on behalf of all my colleagues in science. That's a movie I want to see. So thank you all.